Good afternoon, Monrovia. You ready?
Yeah. Play video!
Monrovia is unique in that it has a television station that the community can tune into to find out what's going on.
If you're going to see an event, if you're going to see the game at the school, if you're going to see the holiday parade, you needed to tune into KGEM.
Seeing Mr. Walker on KGEM TV allowed me to believe and really see that that's something that I could actually do.
And that is the goal of KGEM, to get out unvarnished the community's voice, covering what's important here.
You can create a change for the positive.
Today's tour is going to focus all about democracy and voting and what it means to be a community member.
And we get to go to the fire department, the police department, and we go to City Hall and we learn how the city works. They walk away with an idea of something that they can do.
We're hoping that they take away the importance of their own voice in making sure that it counts for their future.
It's just been such an amazing experience.
MAP was formed to address concerns in the Monrovia community. Through partnerships in action, MAP has provided information, resources, and leadership to help guide our residents to take action in their neighborhoods.
The leadership program you're in is something magnificent. Let it grow here in Monrovia. Take it out in the world and make a better place.
It's truly the best program I've ever been a part of.
This is Camila Gastaneta with Channel 26. Stay involved with your local government and checking out the City Hall and voting once you're 18 years old.
Wow, that looks like something I want to be a part of, but how can I get more involved? I know, let's look at where this highlight reel came from, KGEM TV YouTube.
Well, hi there, I'm Emily, and welcome to KGEM TV, Monrovia's very own community television channel. KGEM was created back in 1983 to give residents a voice in Monrovia and become leaders in their community on a different platform. Today, KGEM reaches 15,000 homes, just hit 1,300 subscribers on YouTube, and has produced over 1,800 videos on YouTube. The studio is fully equipped for people of all ages to host their own programs, produce their own content, and then share that content with the community. I was awarded the Ralph Walker Internship by KGEM to learn more about community television. Last month, I published the first episode of my own series called KGEM Does It Vegan, going over the fundamentals of vegan cooking. Let's hear it from my fellow KGEM content creator, Mr. Chris Lose.
Thanks, Emily. Shows like the City Council Recap and the School District Recap were created to be a space where residents can join me for a discussion about government meetings. We know that not everyone has time to follow every public meeting. I direct, produce, and host these 30-minute recaps that capture the critical information shared at the meetings. My co-hosts are neighbors and community members, not professional broadcasters. This is how we're getting involved in city government while learning together and improving access. Following the murder of George Floyd in the summer of 2020, KGEM TV not only covered the protests, but invited community members to have public conversations about what was happening. From our local chapter of Black Lives Matter to elected officials and the chief of police, the community created its own dialogue through our innovative platform. In the past 5 years, our content has grown powerfully, creating programs like How to Run for Office, conversations with candidates, and learn how to vote.
That's so cool. I can be a YouTube content creator and learn how to do it at KGEM. What's this cool video they have on school tours?
KGEM TV is definitely strengthening democracy, but so are our schools. My name is Valerie Shea, and I'm an instructional coach at the Monrovia Unified School District. Every year, third grade students from across the district at all 5 of our elementary schools visit City Hall. At City Hall, they register to vote, they learn about city operations, and then they discuss public issues. Then we have a mock election where the students get to vote on important decisions. Well, things that are important to them, like should the city build more Chick-fil-A's or more In-N-Outs? Or should the city build a new park or buy a new fire truck? But what these mock elections do is it helps the students grasp the importance of democracy. And then we end with a free books, and a huge pizza party.
I'm Camila, and at my school we were learning about the government, and my class wanted to pass a law that made life better. We invited the mayor to speak to our class, and we got to ask questions. When our teacher asked, "What is the problem you are trying to solve?" As students, we decided to take what we learned about government into our own hands and see how we can make improvement in our very own school. We found that we can make a change when we spoke up as a class to present our own voice. We identified a problem at our school without playground rules. Kids were arguing during recess, so we were inspired to make a change. We spent 3 months discussing new rules for 8 different games played at recess. We wrote new rules and then voted to approve them. The city of Monrovia made them official and delivered 8 brand new signs for the playground for all kids to use. We used everything we learned and kind of created our own laws.
I'm too young to vote, but now I understand what voting is and why it is important. These programs have been a cornerstone for immigrant and working families like mine with Mexican roots. When we came to live and work in this city, they helped us learn about a community and how we could be a part of it. We have been able to share what is important to us and get help when we needed it. We now have a deeper understanding of our rights and responsibilities as citizens.
We have hosted over 1,100 students who now know what voting registration is, how to vote, and the importance of voting so that your voices are heard. In fact, all of these students have personally met their government representatives, which is pretty cool. When these kids grow up and hit their teenage years, they will be prepared to participate in our teen programs. One of our most prominent programs is the Monrovia Area Partnership, which we call MAP.
MAP? What's that? Looks like they have a video of it on KGM TV.
Hi, I'm Gina, and I'm a MAP leader. MAP was inspired to address increasing gang activity, crimes, and neighborhood blight. Now, the magic of MAP is that it brings people together, adults, youth, and leaders, to problem solve. In 20 years, MAP has evolved into Monrovia's own leadership academy, with courses such as becoming a neighborhood leader, community connection, and problem-solving tools and resources. Community leaders such as myself can use these new tools to address our community challenges. Monrovia now has over 600 MAP leaders, many who have become council members and commissioners.
Youth MAP leaders make a difference too, with classes like Getting to Know Your City and Your Community and Your Role in Leadership. I knew that my involvement could have an impact. MAP led to the Youth Employment Service program where I and 40 other students interned with different city departments during the summer. The internship opened the doors for me to be a part-time recreation leader where I get to work directly with the youth. My goal is to inspire kids to get involved, be passionate about the community, and take advantages of all the opportunities they offer to help us become informed and involved citizens.
It's easy to believe that youth can't shape the community we live in. However, the MAP program led me to join Youth Commission and Teen Advisory Board. Most civic advisory boards require you to be an adult. Not in Monrovia. Our public library and community services programs have youth advisory commissions where young people get to weigh in on government activities, design projects, and provide youth feedback on public services. Through my experiences, it became clear that democracy is important and that good leaders are needed to make a community that's not only safe, but can be enjoyed by all.
These youth programs are just a glimpse of how Monrovia builds civic capacity in our youth. Since over 175 youth have gone through these programs. Since 2019, over 40 has gone on to volunteer in a commission, over 20 has become interns, and 10 has been hired part-time while they finish school. The MAP Leadership Academy shows us the importance of local government and ignites the passion to want to be a voice in our community in various roles.
As a lifelong resident and parent, I have seen kids get involved in these transformational opportunities, which will provide powerful and vital links from their volunteer and work experiences to their college aspirations, and all of it is taking place right here in the city of Monrovia.
Every young person in Monrovia can participate in MAP or any number of community programs, all intended to better prepare youth leaders for future civic duty, college, or for life itself, with both tools and opportunities. In Monrovia, democracy occurs far before we reach the polls. Democracy starts with neighborhood and community leaders, community engagement, representation, and participation. But perhaps, most important, true democracy begins when every Monrovian has a voice. So, in Monrovia,
we are better!